The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, number 13.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Freeman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there. Now to the plate, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trevor.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit. And one batter in, the Braves will have to handle a threat to run on the base paths. Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Now the 2-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Camargo brings it in. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Sanchez is ready. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Therefore it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Iannetta might try to make a play on it, but this one's out of reach into the home dugout. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. LeMahieu. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Albies waits on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sanchez into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a high pop-up. Camargo is calling for it, and that retires the side. The next to bat for Atlanta, Anibal Sanchez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. This is popped up. Desmond over to his right, 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Story is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now at the plate, Chris Iannetta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Digging in, Ian Desmond. He's set. Here it comes. Chopper foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bounce toward the mound. The second for one. On to Freeman. A double play. Into the box now. DJ LeMahieu. Sanchez is ready. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up in the side. Digging in to try it again, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Outside, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Good battle. Count remains full. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And that one just missed outside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Nolan Arenado would be next. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He popped out in his first trip. Dahl makes a break from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. As a look, now the pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
21.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And the next in is Johan Camargo.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Dahl. And they can't run it down. Camargo on at first. Nobody out. Runner going a second time. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that'll bring in. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. There's ball 4. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher. Anibal Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pop commit. You're either all in on another fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He popped out in his first trip.
Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line hard to center field. Inciarte is right there. 1 down. In now for Colorado, Chris Iannetta. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Iannetta behind now 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to him.
Now here it comes. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Markakis. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One and two.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he takes strike 3 pulled on the fastball. 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the second out. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out, but the runner's back easily. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he'll get back in safely. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It's sharply but foul down the right side. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Runner breaks for third. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Ready for another shot now. David Dahl. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Sanchez readying the 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-1 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Striding in, Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip from the stretch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there, on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. So striding in, Ozzie Albies. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouchback. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Arenado shading to his right, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Kyle Freeland. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Number 1 is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Brad Brock takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Gerardo Parra will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Running is Gonzalez. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's running again. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it'll be right there as Gonzalez is gone, trying to nab second base. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to... Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now in the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. And that is swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first down. So here now is the pitcher, Brad Brock, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Duvall, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Arenado might try to make a play on it. And he fouls this one off.
Nope,
oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jose Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready once again, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. LeMahieu rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the runner's on his way home. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Camargo's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He was a double play victim last time around. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Number 13 retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dahl's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RCD trains on the C line, the Mineral, and the E line from Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.